Hey there, history buffs. It's your favorite teacher, Mr. Northrop, coming at you with an epic TLDR US history lesson. So grab your mammoth snacks and your kayak paddles, because today we are traveling back, way back, to the time when the first Americans arrived. Cue the music. All right, picture it. It's 22,000 years ago. The Ice Age is in full swing, and the glaciers are selfishly hogging all of the Earth's water, kind of like it's toilet paper during a pandemic.
Hello, boys. Find everything you need?
Yep, all set.
Okay, let's see here. Toilet paper? Toilet paper? Toilet paper.
Sea levels drop, and boom, a land bridge appears, connecting Asia to Alaska.
And I can see Russia from my house.
This frosty freeway known as Beringia is like the prehistoric Route 66 for ancient hunters. Most of these early explorers likely hoofed it, but it's highly likely that some also got a little more creative. Imagine for just a second paddling down the Pacific coast in a kayak made from animal bones and hides. It's actually pretty hardcore. These ancient adventurers were the original big game hunters, and their ultimate prize was the woolly mammoth.
Hey!
Not only did this colossal creature provide enough food to feed a small village, their bones and hides were like the Swiss Army knives of the Ice Age. Shelter, tools, clothing, you name it. But alas, all good things must come to an end. As the Ice Age melted away about 12 to 10,000 years ago, the glaciers said peace out, the sea levels rose, and Beringia went all glug-glug beneath the waves to spend a little more time with the Kraken and Godzilla.
None of this is real.
Now that meant our intrepid hunters had to switch up their game, literally. With no more woolly mammoths around, they started hunting smaller animals, fishing, and gathering a smorgasbord of nuts, berries, fruits, grains, beans, and squash.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits, you name it!
Nature's grocery store was open for business. Now, while some of these ancient folks decided to set up shop in North America, others kept the adventure going, trekking all the way down south through Mexico into South America. These first Americans were like survival experts on steroids, adapting their lifestyles to suit their surroundings. And anywhere between 10,000 and 5,000 years ago, in what is now central Mexico, they started the ultimate transformation in farming.
This is like a full-blown revolution.
Can you imagine? One day, someone decides to plant maize. That's just a fancy way of saying corn. And boom, with it, a whole new way of life sprouts up. This agricultural revolution was a game changer. With stable food supplies, people could now settle down, build surplus stores, and develop new skills. It's like they went from being nomadic foodies to farming foodies.
What does that even mean?
Not to take away from what we've talked about already, but fast forward to around 3,000 years ago, and we start to see the rise of some really, really impressive civilizations. Down in southern Mexico, the Olmec were the trailblazers, creating a vibrant culture in the rainforests. But after their mysterious fall around 400 BC, the Maya picked up the torch, building their dynamic society in Guatemala and the Yucatan Peninsula. All the while, the Aztec were making a name for themselves in the Valley of Mexico, and the Inca were constructing their glittering empire along the Andes of South America. These ancient societies built cities that could give even the most modern metropolises a run for their money. They had huge palaces, temple-topped pyramids, and central plazas that originally served as locations for religious ceremonies, but have since evolved to become more of a recreational space for tourism and cultural events. They even invented forms of glyph writing to record their histories, using symbols and images to express words and ideas. Talk about being ahead of the curve.
They're so far ahead of us.
Back up in North America, groups like the Hohokam and Anasazi were also doing their thing.
Angela Bassett did the thing.
Introducing crops into the arid Southwest. and creating their own unique civilizations. From the Great Lakes to the Gulf of Mexico, the Adena, Hopewell, and Mississippian societies were all excelling at trade and construction. They built monumental structures, including burial mounds and massive animal effigies that can really only be fully appreciated from the air. Ancient aerial art, if you will. When Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492, many Native American tribes were still thriving, while others had made their mark and moved on. These early peoples were the ancestors of the diverse Native American cultures that would later encounter European explorers. We'll get to that soon. So next time you think about the Americans, remember their incredible journey, their adaptability, and most importantly, their lasting legacy. From mammoth hunters to empire builders, their stories are a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. Stay curious, history nerds. We'll see you next time.